Yo, Rainier Avenue Radio. Seattle's talk.
Support for Rainier Avenue Radio comes from Cascade PBS, presenting season 2 of Out and Back with Allison Mariella Desir. Join Allison as she explores the Pacific Northwest with changemakers who are reclaiming space in the outdoors and creating opportunities for local BIPOC communities to engage with nature and find joy and healing. It's available now on Cascade PBS app and airing on KCTS 9 Thursdays at 8:50 p.m.
Hey, this is Paul Pearson. I've hosted the R&B show Star Time since the very beginning of Rainier Avenue Radio, and after years of featuring tracks from the 50s through the 80s, Star Time now plays R&B and hip-hop from the 1990s as well. A whole half-century of soul, funk, hip-hop, and more on Star Time, Wednesdays at 2 p.m. on Rainier Avenue Radio.
Hello, listener. What's important to you about what's going on in your community? Are you interested? Are you concerned? In any case, I invite you to tune into my show, Seattle Here and Now, on Rainier Avenue Radio.org. Why? I will be covering a wide range of topics important to you and impacting the community. Each show will have a special guest or guests to share with you information on a variety of subjects that are happening here and now in Seattle. I promise I will work hard to make my show informative, interesting, and entertaining. Be sure to listen to Seattle Here and Now on Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
Generational wealth. Generational wealth. Generational wealth. What is generational wealth? We asked our communities, and this is what they had to say.
Generational wealth is knowledge, whether knowing how to heal yourself from plants, knowing how to stretch your body right, and knowing what to do when you need to take time or space to get to know yourself and to grow as a person. And knowledge is something that can be passed down from your abuelitas to your mom and just to all the knowledgeable, powerful women in my lineage, at least.
This campaign to create awareness to generational wealth is brought to you by the Department of Neighborhood's Generational Wealth Initiative, the Washington Housing Finance Commission, and Rainier Avenue Radio.world. Create your generational wealth for you and the future of your families. Rainier Avenue Radio.
What's going on, world? It's your boy OG Mambo
and your guy D Money. Join us along with Pint Size Patron and ID Yourself
here on Fresh Juice at Rainier Avenue Radio
every Wednesday hump day from 9 to 11 Pacific.
Get exclusive interviews from your favorite artists, all the hottest music, and updates on what we got going on in the world.
Here go the first song.
Get this money, stack it up like way above you. They gon' stab you in your back, then smile in your face like they love you. I've been learning, boats been sinking, burning pages turning in this book. Don't give a about what they said about me. They see I'm shining, seats reclining, watch my diamonds, they been lying. I'm the finest in this shit. Swear my mind is too legit. Came from kicking doors and putting coke in sinuses and shit. You can never end your life with my shit. Ooh, boy, I've been through hell, but I still stay dedicated. They want me to fail, but somehow I elevated. Dealt with mental health. Swear that shit takes hella patience. And I sit up waiting, still creating. I swear I'm still that same little light skin on my bike in West Park. Only difference that I had a vision and I stayed smart. Had to play my part, but they didn't though. See my vision, either non-believers ain't with suckers, we ain't them. I think it's cause I'm from the brim. Hey, don't confuse me with them suckers, we ain't them. Tell them I'm from the brim. Hey, I'm from the brim. Don't confuse me with them suckers, we ain't them. Tell them I'm from the brim. Hey, yeah, don't confuse me with them suckers, we ain't them. Tell them I'm from the brim. Hey, I'm from the brim. Don't confuse me with them suckers, we ain't them. Hey, from the west to the east. house, from the garage to my clouds. All depending what day it is, guaranteed to go down. Pretty girls just wanna party, let's take some shots and release. Then after she wanna chill, been working hard this whole past week, know some spots in the brim. That's if you wanna get nasty, but I'll respect you more. Baby, if you keep it classy, never trust her, I'd never put it past me. Plus I swear I saw her up here with old boy like last week, like who you gas? We just out here grinding, trying to chase a check, ayy. So up your, just out here bad respect, ooh. You will get checked, ooh. But try and flex you. So is that talking about here from here that get slept? Ooh, this is step 2. Also something you can step to. Put your drinks up, dance with whoever you next to. Like you my new friend, baby. Like how you been, baby? Oh, you bad, what's your name? Where you from? Tell them I'm from the Brown. Yeah, hey. Don't confuse me with them suckers, we ain't them. Tell them I'm from the Brown. Hey, I'm from the Brim. Don't confuse me with them suckers, we ain't them. Tell them I'm from the Brown. Yeah, hey. Don't confuse me with them suckers, we ain't them. Tell them I'm from the Brown. Hey, I'm from the Brown. Don't confuse me with them suckers, we ain't them. Tell them I'm from the Brown. Hey, I'm from the Brown. Don't confuse me with them suckers, we ain't them. Tell them I'm from the Brown. Hey, I'm from the Brown. Don't confuse me with them suckers, we ain't them. Tell them I'm from the Brown. Hey, I'm from the Brown. Hey, I'm from the motherfucking Brown. Hey, I'm from the Brown. Don't confuse me with them suckers, we ain't them. Tell them I'm from the Brown.
That From the Brim, Fresh Juice, Rainier Avenue Radio. That's From the Brim by Jay Phreeze, who's on the show tonight, all the way from Bremerton, yo. So beautiful stuff, Fresh Juice, Rainier Avenue Radio, along with the Juice Pack, including myself, D-Money.
Pint Size Patron.
Also, OG Mambo and IDYourself. Should be seeing at least one of them later on in the show. But we got some great guests coming at you. Like we mentioned, Jay Phreeze here in the studio, but also we got Lydi joining us, a brand new artist, man. She's actually been making music for 1 year, and she already got 2 singles out. So dope stuff coming at you. Great music from both of these folks. We'll get to know them. Of course, we'll play our game, Take Your Pick, and we'll get a performance from Jay Phreeze and a lot more coming at you, including follow us on all of our platforms. As always, we're on Facebook. We got the Facebook group going, facebook.com/group/Fresh Juice Media. There you go. Also, IG, X, and Twitter at Fresh Juice Media. On X and Twitter, we actually live tweet the playlist and tag artists so you can learn more about them. And of course, as always, we ask you to subscribe to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/@FreshJuiceMedia, youtube.com/@FreshJuiceMedia. We do live shows for you every week. You can watch them whenever you want. And we do shorter clips, post those for you from previous programs. So you can catch up on that way as well. Again, like, share, comment, subscribe, ring the bell, all that beautiful stuff. youtube.com/@FreshJuiceMedia. Just put that up in your browser. You need to do the search engine. What's up, KJ?
Shout out to KJ, my man. Love you, man.
What's hood, my fresh squad? Yes. Miles Salvador also checking in. We are live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, X. I think I got them all.
Things of that nature.
Anyway, you can comment from all of those, and we'll get you involved in throughout the show. We appreciate you all, of course. Yeah, man, if it's your first time ever tuning in, this is a new hip hop and R&B show. But, you know, sometimes we like to interview people that are not doing music as well. But tonight, 2 musicians. So, but we're going to get to know them, have some fun, and that's that. So before we bring in our guests, we're going to do as we usually do. We're going to take 1 year ago and what was going on this program. And we had a singer and graphic artist and some other things, RLS, on the program.
Shout out to RLS.
And he treated us with a nice performance, man, an acoustic performance. I think it was one of the first times that we did the Fresh Juice acoustic handle.
Yeah.
You invented it right on the show. So we're going to go ahead and play that for you real quick. RLS's performance from 1 year ago on Fresh Juice.
Fresh Juice exclusive. But I wanted to change it to Fresh Juice acoustic.
Hold up, all of my memories fold up. Into this vessel I hold up, back this aching in shoulders that I tore up and I hold up in my apartment and roll up joints and some joints and I'm so numb, wasting away getting so done. Phone unplugged, someone helping, any variety welcome. I want colors to explode across the sky. I could describe this high I'm chasing. Don't want a tepid life. If I could just get the method right, I could go to bed every night, knowing I'm doing the most to escape the grind. I'll be content with mine. My mind's chasing epiphanies. Call it what you will if you're listening. Chasing after greater mysteries, after outpacing misery in my periphery.
All right, shouts out to RLS. That was a dope performance from 1 year ago on Fresh Juice. Remember, all of our clips are posted and you can watch clips just like that. YouTube.com/@FreshJuiceMedia. All right, we usually hand it over to our guy OG Mambo to do introductions, but
I guess I'll take it from here, man.
Why don't you do your thing, man?
First lady repping the city. We have Lydi.
Where's my oh damn.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Pleasure.
I had to give you a proper introduction.
Also in the house, he already told you he's him. He's not like them. Jay Phreeze from the Brim.
Yo. What's happening?
What's poppin'? Man, so when we talk in Bremerton, did you have to take the ferry to get here, or did you go that long freeway way?
No, I actually live down the street.
What?
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Like 6 minutes away.
What? This guy's repping Bremerton. He lives 6 minutes away.
I just moved from Tacoma not too long ago, but like 2 months ago or so. But
oh yeah,
yeah, I'm back out here. I'm originally from here, though. Born out here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Was that video in Brim?
Yeah.
That's what's up.
That was all in Brim.
Yeah. Nice. Oh, there we go. That's my sis.
Yes, sir.
Weed Man, as always. Okay.
What's up, Queer JR?
Yeah, all right, man. All right, let's jump right into our favorite game show, man. Let's lighten it up. Let's have some fun.
Let's go.
We like to call it Take Your Pick. All right, really easy to play Take Your Pick. We give you two options. You just choose one of them. All right. Of course, we're going to play along here with our guests. Well, we want you to play along in the comment section. YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, X. All of those answer your answers to the questions, and we will celebrate our favorite commenter on the following episode. So without no further ado, let's take a look at last week's winner was L-Rock, who said, I want to spend the day inside Alicia Michelle.
That was bold. That was bold. Check the shot.
If you want the he's shooting his shot on Fresh Juice. He said the question for reference was spend a year in a friend or with control, or spend a day in a friend with no control. So there you go. That's what is his answer to that question.
All right. Trying to get after it.
Okay, L-Rock, we see you.
Oh,
You need to come back on the show, L-Rock. All right, anyway. Let's go ahead and do some fresh ones here with our guests, Jay Phreeze and Lydi. Here we go. Take your pick. Play a game with a who rage quits.
I like playing against the cheater. It's like, because I like the odds against you a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
It makes the win a little bit more like.
I have to say a rage quitter, because if I play with a cheater, then I'm going to be the rage quitter.
Cheaters never win.
So have you rage quit before, Lydi?
On Call of Duty, strictly.
Yeah. So you like threw the headphones or what?
Absolutely. I can't handle it. But although I'm just not that good, so maybe that's my own fault.
Oh, what's always funny if someone rage quits like a board game, like they hit the board game and everything just flies.
That would be me in Monopoly.
Have you rage quit on Monopoly before?
I don't. I work with elementary schoolers, man. It's a hard life. It's a hard life. Sometimes they got me on that.
Salute to your service.
Yeah, definitely. Weed Man says a rage quitter is more entertaining. Okay.
They are going to go out in style.
Yes.
Harp says, love a rage quitter long as it's not my team. I keep a jar for my opponent's tears. Ooh. Oh. Harp. And KJ says, I'm gonna feel good beating that rage quitter. I'm gonna be pissed against that cheater.
That's real.
And let's see, BJG253. What up, Lydi? Your boy BJG showing support.
Thank you guys. That's Black Society. They're dope. They're dope.
Okay.
Got some
Nice.
dope music.
Nice. All right.
What you going with, D?
I hate a rage quitter, man. I mean, it's more entertaining, obviously, but like it just ruins the entire game. Like
Not if you're like if you got your energy up to finish the game, and somebody just like, come on now.
I know, but
I don't even want to see a fight that's not like more than 3-4 rounds.
Yeah.
I'm just, I'm not trying to see someone just like F this, man. I'm out of here.
Yeah, take your ball with you.
How are you supposed to win the game with a cheater, though?
Yeah, it does.
Can be
it does
done.
put damper on it, man.
Can it?
It's harder for sure.
I've experienced with cheaters.
Oh man, do you both like play by the rules all the time, or do you sometimes cheat in games?
I'm a strict rule follower.
Strict rules.
Yeah, I'm following the rules.
Okay. All right. Well,
Win the right way.
all right. As long as we're keeping it 100.
The rules will make the game.
Yeah, win the right way. If you win off of how you
That's not even a win.
decided to win, then that's not a real win.
Let's discuss. Then I'm making up the rules.
Yeah.
Right. All right, let's move on to the next one. Here we go. Take your pick. What you talking about, Willis or Dynamite?
What you talking about, Willis?
I appreciate you selling that.
What you talking about, Willis?
What you talking about, Willis?
What you talking about?
I'm gonna have to go with the same thing.
What you talking about, Willis?
Yeah.
I didn't watch either of those shows.
Oh, those are from shows?
Yeah.
Yes,
sure.
those
Okay.
are old school
But
shows.
I'm gonna go with
man.
Dynamite.
Yeah, that's super.
Are they the same show?
No.
Good times is
Dynamite. Weed Man's going Dynamite. Oh man. Well, which one are you going with, Patron? Which one sounds better to
I
you?
think I'm going with Dynamite.
You going
man.
Dynamite?
And I'm trying to figure out who Willis is. So
Gary Coleman.
Gary Coleman.
but no, I thought he says it.
Yeah, that's his
Yeah, he
slogan.
said it. Yeah.
So who's
What you
who's
talking about,
Willis?
Was the guy in the TV show?
Got you. I'm trying to figure out who played him, but yeah. So I'm gonna pass on that one.
Talking about
I mean, both of these are classics, man. Both of these are classics. I mean, obviously, what you talk about, Willis, always was dope, but man, Dynamite just hits. So I'm going Dynamite. Miles is also going Dynamite. KJ says, what you talk about, Willis, never get old. Harp says, if you yell at Dynamite in this time of age, that FTA is coming.
Probably. It's not even right.
Depending on where you're at, huh?
And Michael says he don't know Gary Coleman and his brother Todd Bridges. It's his brother on the show, apparently. Okay, KJ. All right, man. Okay, let's get on to the next one. Here we go. Take your pick. Give up your phone and your tablet, or go on a no salt diet.
Dang.
That's easy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to say a no salt diet.
No salt diet.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Wow.
I'll give up the phone.
Giving
I'll
up the
give
phone?
the phone and the tablet, no problem.
Man, no salt diets. I can't do it. I need salt in my food.
Dang.
Good for you though.
On a
I'll
quick
take that
fast for a
opportunity.
little bit.
Yeah.
You're right.
Fruits
You're
and
right.
veggies and
You're right.
coconut water.
I'm already vegan, kind of.
Just trying to chill out.
Right. What about you, Patron?
That's a good one, man. I really can't see myself without my phone. But
Can you see yourself without
I don't
salt?
I don't really think I need salt like that.
You'd be surprised. It's in everything.
I feel like once you kick the habit, you're good.
Yeah.
You really just trying to fight through like 4 days to a week.
your food options are going to be extremely limited.
Yeah.
Like it's literally just veggies. That's it.
And those taste better with salt.
Exactly.
It's a lot of pepper.
I mean, even your rice, man, your water's gonna be boiling if you don't put the salt in there.
But you can use other vegetables to get other flavors.
You put salt in your rice? Right off the rip?
Yeah, so it doesn't boil over.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Oh, let's look at these comments, man. They're flying in here. Michael's going with the no salt. Okay. Harp says, wow, the world really doesn't move to the beat of his one drum, I guess. Okay. KJ, you can have my phone. I'm barely on it anyway. All right. Weed man, I can do the no salt diet. There are other options. Okay, I see you. Michael says there's herbs and spices. BJG253 going on no salt diet. Can't do without devices. What did that say about you? Harp wants to know what a no salt diet looks like. And Wee Man also says there's herbs and spices. Yeah, okay. I feel you. Yes, there are other herbs and spices. Maybe maybe you can do garlic. Garlic, is not salt. All right. Let's see.
That could be done, yeah.
It could. All right, let's move on to the next. Oh, let's see, Harp. What do we got? Only if I have a cook to be able to cook all this stuff for me, because I'm not going to go to be able to figure out about this. Ain't nobody got time to read everything.
Man, YouTube, just follow what they do. Step by step.
Garlic and ginger with paprika and rosemary. Oh, okay, Michael. I see you. Yes, I see you, Michael. All right.
Okay.
All right, let's go on to the next one. Here we go. Take your pick. Watch a movie with no snacks or drinks, or you get unlimited snacks, but you can't control the volume.
No snacks.
No snacks?
No snacks.
Yeah,
okay.
No snacks.
Man, that not being able to control the volume is hella annoying. Like if it's too low or if it's too high and you can't change it. Especially if it's too low.
If it's too low, yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, and I'm over here like, huh? What do you say? Huh? Yeah, man, I'm giving up the snacks. I gotta make sure I hear everything.
It's half the movie for sure.
Right, exactly. We could put closed caption on maybe, but no, I need the sound.
I'm sleeping through the movie.
Yeah, I was just about to say that I'll probably fall asleep
fall
anyway.
asleep.
I promise you. I gotta go to the movie at in the afternoon. Because I'll be all right if I go there in the evening, eat something, get comfy. Oh, it's over with. Mouth open.
Yeah, I slept through the whole showing of Indiana Jones the other day. So.
You slept through Indiana Jones?
I did.
What?
Yeah. It was Father's Day too. Sorry, Dad.
Then woke up. Hey, you're snoring.
Yeah. Probably.
Oh, how do you get down, Patron?
I'm gonna do the it's basically going to the movies. You can't control the volume and you would get unlimited snacks. So I'm gonna do that. That's where they tax you at anyway, man.
But what if you're home? No, you're home. You're sitting in front of your TV or whatever. Okay, so now you can't control the volume.
Yeah, but what kind of movie you're gonna watch with no snacks though? Like this is gonna be like a documentary or something that you really just you're not gonna enjoy this. You're studying something at this point.
You're studying.
That's true.
Sitting there with no snacks watching the movie.
Get your notebook.
Miles says watch a movie without snacks. Okay. Michael says a movie with no snacks and drinks. We sneak them as snacks anyways. My girl's killing with it anyway.
Still mobbing.
Sneaking the snacks, yo.
Steady mobbing.
What's the weed man? Of course he wants the snacks. Yep.
That's about on time.
Allison, it's true. And Harp, yeah, no snacks. It's a thing I will start flashing if the audio was horrible and I got to sit through it. Okay. Yeah. Respect. Okay. We got one. Oh, who needs volume? I'll make my own words up.
Yeah, turn the subtitles on.
It's a whole nother movie.
Just read it.
I'll assign them
It's
roles.
basically like watching anime with subtitles on.
Yeah, subtitles.
Turn the subtitles on.
Hey, I just found out you can go to the movies and go to the ones with subtitles.
For real?
Wow.
That's crazy. I didn't know that.
I did not know that.
Wow. Okay.
It's like a separate showing, but
Might keep me awake.
Have some
Might get to
reading.
read.
keep your eyes busy.
Material.
Keep my eyes busy. That's some big letters.
Harp says, if I can smoke weed during the movie, I'm cool. Okay.
Oh yeah.
But then you're gonna want unlimited snacks.
Yeah, right. How you gonna smoke and not snack?
Do the math.
No, you're gonna be sitting there panicking, like, man, I can't do this. I can't do this.
Rolling up.
Alan Hampton says, how high 3 verse Silence of the Lambs easier work? I'm not sure what that means. And Michael says, just throw mushrooms in it and go big.
Okay.
You don't need sound.
You'll hear it. You'll hear it. You'll hear it.
You don't need those snacks though.
Oh my God, there's a lot of good comments on tonight, man. Y'all are competing for sure. All right, we got one more take your pick for the evening. Let's go. All right, art gallery or history museum?
Oh, it's the same thing.
Because the art galleries are full of like blank pieces of paper that are modern art or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I respect that.
I could see that. I could see that.
Then you can get the good artwork, and then everything else along with it.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna take the art gallery. Hopefully, I see something in there inspiring though.
I think I'll go with the history museum, man, because it just gives you more opportunity to play with things, you know. So
there's a lot of inspiration in there either way, though.
Yeah, exactly.
I'd have to go with the art gallery.
The art gallery.
I like to see different artists' style.
Ooh.
And I mean, there's all different type of styles, different type of artists.
Yeah, exactly. Like an art gallery is a great idea for a date for sure. Yes. History museum is like if you want to like take time and like read all the descriptions and stuff, or I mean, some people don't read them, but I'll read some of them. But for the most time, it's like anything that's interactive, I'll go on that. But yeah. KJ says history for show. Michael says if we are in Europe or Middle East, I'll do history, but depends on where I'm at and what I choose.
That's true. It really
Okay,
just depends.
Very true.
Who's telling the story?
I see you. I see you.
Out here, yeah.
Yeah, right.
There's somewhere else. Yeah, I want to go learn about there, so I'm gonna go to the museum and check the museum out over our gallery.
Right. See the history of the country that you're visiting or traveling to, or
yes.
Okay, facts. I like that, man. I like that. All right. Thank you, everybody, for playing. Take your pick. All right, we're gonna keep the show moving along. We got some bills to pay, but we'll be right back with Phreeze and Lydi. And stay tuned later on the show. Phreeze will perform an unreleased track, so keep it locked. Fresh Juice, Rainier Avenue Radio.
What's up? It's your girl Alicia Michelle, the hostess with the mostest. You're tuned into Fresh Juice on Rainier Avenue Radio with the Juice Pack, D Money, Pint Size Patron, OG Mambo, and ID Yourself.
Love food? Here's some storage tips to keep it fresh longer. Store cut fruits and vegetables in the fridge. Place in reusable containers. Keep bread in the freezer for longer storage. 40% of food in the U.S. goes uneaten. Save money, save food, save the planet. Visit Seattle Public Utilities for more tips.
Welcome to the Fitness Corner. I'm your host, Mark Bryant, and you're going to get a whole total body workout on my show, starting off with a warm-up, aerobics, strength training, cool down, and stretching every Friday from 11:30 to 12 right here on Rainier Avenue Radio.
Hi, I'm Paul Pearson of StarTime. Did you know that back in the 1930s, Rainier Avenue Radio operated out of a supply closet in the Columbia City Sea First Bank? Well, times have changed and so have we. Now you can hear all the great Rainier Avenue Radio shows on our mobile app for Android and iPhone. It's completely free on the Google Play Store and the iPhone App Store. The Rainier Avenue Radio app.
This is Big Poppy, host of Jazz from the Cabinets. Join me each week for a listening tour of the first century of jazz, an eclectic mix of Dixieland, big band, cool jazz, bebop, contemporary jazz, world jazz, all jazz in all forms. That's Jazz from the Cabinets with Big Poppy on Rainier Avenue Radio, streaming worldwide on RainierAvenueRadio.world.
Do you have an idea for a community project in your neighborhood? you could be eligible for up to $50,000 in funding through the City of Seattle's Neighborhood Matching Fund. Grants are awarded to grassroots projects that build stronger communities, with an emphasis on projects led by impacting Black, Indigenous, and people of color BIPOC communities. To learn more about the Neighborhood Matching Fund or to see if your project meets the criteria, visit seattle.gov/neighborhoods/NMF.
What's going on, you guys? It's your boy Heyday, man. Shout out to the Fresh Juice on the Rainier Avenue Radio. And shout out to the Juice Packs themselves, D-Money, Pint Size Patron, OG Mambo, and IDYourself. Come on.
Show up in the scene and they see I'm rapping clean. I ain't acting like no fiend. Cut up, dip, ain't no thing. They all want my energy, like I can't see they all leech. They don't practice what they preach. I see a wolf in sheep's clothing. I don't want nobody's money. I'm still dripping, noses running. Blessings flow, they just like honey. Promised land is where I'm running. Think the moves you make are cunning? I don't think so, little bunny. Tortoise outruns ego every time. The hair be too quick to succumbing. It's indoctrination, process elimination. Isolate the children, filter information. We need eradication, separate church and nation. It is tax evasion, scamming civilization. Take one down and pass around. The Pharisees and church are bound, making martyrs for a pound. Recite your verses all aloud. They claim that they know the law, they claim that they know it all. God said they would use a Bible, twist a message, cause a fall. Can you tell me something? How the fuck you know nothing about the thing you claim to rule your life? That shit is so redundant. I call you on your bluffing, use the Bible for destruction. Back in the day, burning documents for manipulation. The narrative is done with you, groom victims for consumption of you, systems of corruption so that men control the function. You think the second coming will free you from your dungeon, but the hell you live in now is from your own form of assumption. So it goes, don't fuck with me. My aura glows like God fearing me. So it goes, don't fuck with me. I'll sell your soul to the devil, my timing. Take one down and pass it round, pour another, get it down. Drink the Kool-Aid till you drown, shackles chain you to the ground. Pretty soon the trumpet sound, demons hunt you like a hound. Will you like what Jesus found? He told you every knee will bow. You are not the chosen ones, heretics not just begun. Doing this since day one, took some books out just for fun. Dilute the true origin, this is not your religion. What you practice is pagan, look it up, historian. So it goes, don't fuck with me. My aura glows like God fearing me. So it goes, don't fuck with me. I'll sell your soul to the devil, my timing.
She took us to church, y'all. That's Lydi's joint right there. The Church on Fresh Juice, Rainier Avenue Radio. Church.
Amen to that.
Right. All right, man. Fresh Juice, Rainier Avenue Radio. We got Jay Phreeze. We got Lydi here.
Seven.
All right. The Church. All right. Any religious symbolism in that, or what's the inspiration there?
Yeah, so actually I grew up super conservative Christian.
Okay.
And I still believe in God, but I left that form of Christianity, I guess I should say, when I was 18, so 4 years ago. And I've done, like we were talking about earlier, I'm kind of a history buff, so I've done a lot of research and just realized all of the, Eurocentric gentrification and colonialism that has gone into Christianity and how they really use that information to manipulate masses of people. So the church is just kind of my personal experience with this warped version of a religion that is actually very beautiful and inclusive, and is something that has been kind of removed from a culture, as America is built off of. So that's what that song is about, is just like the truth and the origin of where Christianity comes from.
That's heavy.
That's hard. Okay.
That's heavy stuff.
Yeah, right. That's not for the lighthearted. That's for certain.
I'm sorry to bring it.
Do you miss going to church?
We good. Yeah.
Actually, I still go to church.
You still go to church?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just not under that.
Not under that pretense. I actually was just going through the Bible with my man the other day. So I still, there's definitely a lot you can learn. So I just go to church with my dad every once in a while, and I enjoy the pastors that are there and what they have to say. Obviously, maybe I might not agree with everything that they say, but I think that a lot of the things that I learned growing up, like I said, it's a beautiful religion. So I think that a lot of the values and the morals that I have that have led me to be able to be who I am today came from that. So it's an important part of who I am. I have a love for it still. I just think that there's a loving way to practice it, a loving way to spread it and talk about it and respect other people in doing so. So the truth is just always my concern.
Would you rap at your church?
Oh, 100%. Give me the mic.
That's it.
The question is, would they let you?
I don't care.
I don't see why not.
Did you ever think about getting involved in the choir?
Actually, I used to be worship leader.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's where I actually grew up. I wasn't allowed to listen to anything except for country and Christian music. Very yeehaw, hick family, so the fact that I rap, I think nobody in my family was expecting.
Somebody in the comments just said they didn't know you rap. Didn't know Lydi rapped.
Okay.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's my favorite. I think when I go up to open mics and stuff, nobody really expects that coming out of my mouth, especially when I'm usually dressed in like a little dress or whatever, and I get up there and everyone's like, what is happening right now? But that's my favorite reaction, to be honest.
Yeah.
Harp wants to know if you have a favorite Bible verse.
Do I have a favorite Bible verse? That's a good one. I would have to say I think it's in Timothy, but it's just no matter like what you do not be. I think it says something about not being looked down on because you are young, but being able to impact, even your elders. I can't recite it off the top of my head. I'm not a good Christian anymore, but I would say it just talks about it doesn't matter how young you are. You still have a really big impact on your peers, on the people who have authority over you and your community, and to never let your voice get taken away.
Okay. I kind of want to slide it over to Jay real quick. I don't know if you want to speak on religion of any some sort, but what's your thoughts on that?
My mom was real deep in Christianity.
Okay.
My older brothers' names are Ezekiel, Jeremiah, and my sister's name is Faith. So that tells you right there how deep she was into it. But when she got with my dad, she was like, she didn't want to force anything on us, so she kind of like just let us grow up, and whatever we ran with. But I believe in God, but there's so much deeper stuff than the Bible that it would be here all night talking about stuff.
True that.
Facts.
Like it's crazy. It's been rewritten.
You might have to throw a verse on that church track.
I know.
Remix.
It's deep.
Brent mix.
I be researching that type of stuff, like
me too.
Anunnaki, like the first, like I guess Christianity the Ethiopians had that was originally a black religion.
Yes, came from Judaism.
So it's just so deep of how there's so much stuff that people don't know about, that all they know is just the Bible and what the Bible is in the Bible, but it's so many. That's just that's one of the God Bibles. That's the bottom Bible. That's the bottom of. There's so many God Bibles. That's like we're so lost that that's the only one we can comprehend right now.
I just learned this year on Instagram that the Philippines used to be all Muslim.
Wow.
Before
not
Latin,
not Hindu.
Colonization has
not Hindu
restructured everything.
Damn,
wow,
that's crazy.
Or Buddhism. Wow. Okay. All right. Artistic says it's painful to study at times.
Yeah,
Yes,
for sure.
I can imagine. Like on a real note, I can't imagine being, having your entire culture stripped away from you and then having that experience and having to relearn that. So that's a very heavy topic to go through.
And Creative Brand says my middle name is Emmanuel, so I get this. Okay.
I do want to shout out the Christian artists, man. They support each other.
Yes, they do.
Like none other.
Shout out all the Christian artists.
There is a little community of Christian artists. We've even had a couple of them on the show. Let's see. We had from the 360. What Markel from the 360. We had that duo that goes by sounds like a name. They put it together. It's escaping me. Come on, come on, Patron. What is it?
I don't know, but shout out to my homie Evolution. One time he was at a showcase and he was like, "Man, who's gonna boot Jesus?"
They booed him 3 days after they were
I get
him.
you. Harp says we are all gods. Okay. Yeah.
I know that concept. Sorry, I'll just go off on a tangent and never stop talking. So I enjoy talking about this topic.
No, you don't have to censor it
sometimes.
You don't have to censor it.
Yeah,
but
you speak your mind. It's
We
all
will.
good. We'll take any kind of perspective here. So
I just enjoy when people say like, "Oh, we're all gods," because I understand where that like concept comes from. Because I think that there's some origin. I don't know if it's a Hebrew origin, but God meaning this can mean the self, or I don't know if you guys have read like the 4 Agreements or that.
I did. I just read it.
Yeah, it's a good book. And it kind of talks about centering yourself as like giving. Like you can't give love without focusing that on yourself first and realizing that you have a lot more power to change your reality. I don't necessarily believe myself as a like literal God. Like I still revere one God, but I just think I love having that conversation or that concept, because I know there's also Jewish mysticism, which is Kabbalah, and Kabbalah teaches that like the self is God basically. So yeah, I like that someone commented that. That's cool. I dig
Can't
it.
love nobody else until you can love yourself.
Fresh Juice putting you on game tonight. You didn't think we'd be talking about religion, did you?
I like to bring it there every time.
Man, it just reminds me of one time of a Kanye interview. It was like, he says, "I'm a god." Yeah, I just told you, I'm a god.
Kanye is so funny. Honestly. Not controversial. I don't know.
Oh man. Speaking of controversy, I heard Lydi, your first ever song that you wrote was an incident of
Great segue.
Describe what went down that inspired your first song. Here.
Okay. It was a year ago, honestly, almost exactly a year ago, maybe a little bit over. I was doing DoorDash and I was trying to get this order through. And I was on
Wasn't expecting it to start there.
I was on Pacific Avenue and this lady in this van was like trying to race me. And I didn't even know. I don't know what I did to piss her off. I kind of drive crazy. I'm sure she was pissed off at me for about.
Hold on, I kind of drive crazy. What does that mean? Like,
I just be going. I have a place to get.
never mind the lines, or
No, I'm following the law, kind of. Like I just
Kind of.
be speeding a little bit, you know. But
a little
bit. Like I have. Who doesn't? So I'm going, and then she's like pissed off. I'm like, oh crap. So I get away from her. She pulls up like 5 minutes later, and then I just like get over so she can pass me, because I'm like, I'm not trying to do this. I'm door dashing right now. This is business. So I can take so I go to the side, and she ends up pulling up, and so I get out the car because I think she's trying to fight. She throws a milkshake on me, like
on you or on the car?
On me and the car. It hits me in the car.
Dang.
So then I don't even do anything. Her 17-year-old or something. He's like a teenager leaning out the window, being like screaming at me. Oh my god. So I just had so much anger. I really thought we were gonna fight, and I was like ready for it, and I just needed to do something to get my anger out. So I wrote a diss track about this woman in a van and her like 12 children that she had in the back. And that was like
all right, well, now we have a story. So what flavor was the milkshake?
Strawberry.
You know, I'm a vegan, so I didn't stop to taste it. But
was it like half full? Because this is like a good $6.
It was a full Wendy's milkshake. I'm like, in this economy, and you're throwing
right. That's
me
a good
the
$3.50 right there.
Yeah, no, it was crazy. I was so mad.
It was a Frosty though. Then she probably spent $1. And then
If it was a Frosty, I would have been licking that up.
Did you record that song or did you just write it?
No, I just wrote it. I
Okay.
actually didn't know how to record anything. My first time going to an open mic, I just had a Spotify beat and was rapping over a Spotify beat.
Whoa.
But this one is I think I still have it written down maybe, but it's just like heinous.
I would love for you to spit it here.
Can you perform that live?
I would try. I don't think I have the beat to it, but I can acapella. Maybe I can read it like slam poetry. But there's cuss words in it, so.
We'll save it after 10.
Maybe later in the show. Maybe
Okay.
later in the show.
Okay, yeah.
Ooh,
After the kids go to sleep.
Okay, but we just writing this show as we go. that kind of reminds me of this thing that's going down. This has been reported on all the news or something in Seattle. At a barista, there was this individual who just threw a milkshake right at the
She took that hammer. She said.
It took the hammer, and then it's in the middle of the clip. Unfortunately, let me go back so it's fresh. There we go. So yeah, he drops the milkshake on her, and it's a wall, all that. And then I think he got his order. The order was wrong or something. She's like, "No, I ain't having that." Now I want to know what song that she wrote.
Hop on a track. She wrote something. I want to hop on that track.
Lydi featuring whoever that woman is.
Whoever the hammer woman was, because that's feminine rage right there.
9 Inch Nails.
I saw the clip on there, man. She a
You know what she
bikini
said?
barista.
Yeah.
That's wild.
So they be dealing with that
She
a
was
lot.
speaking
But
facts though.
so that's the thing. She was already prepared for it because she had been
Yeah.
through it.
Yeah.
She
She
said
had that hammer ready.
I like what she said after, because she was like, women can respond to more than with just tears to people harassing us. And I was like, yeah, I get that hammer.
Yeah,
I'm certainly not crying if I'm
he
getting
got in the
harassed.
car.
I'm writing a diss track and I'm throwing a
That's
milkshake.
not the first window she hit.
He got in the car quick.
She did that right after he was about to get in, popped out, boom.
It's like she got practice, right?
For real, like you done did this
She
before.
got good aim. She wasn't
done
even
did this
phased. She
before.
was just like,
Hey, but what did she hit him with the hammer though? Was it,
Oh yeah. It'd been over with. She knew she got bills to pay. She was like, "Nah,
she got bills to pay.
I'm gonna get you with her. She got to
apparently
replace
the
this
cops didn't even
window.
care, I guess.
Got to replace this window, regardless. So you're gonna be driving around looking crazy."
Oh, that's crazy. Speaking of rage, have you ever been to a rage room, Lydi?
Oh, I want to so bad.
Yeah.
Like fully, but no, I haven't gone.
Okay.
What is that?
Where you get
They
to
break
go
stuff.
and smash everything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Never
I took my bestie to
Yeah.
one the other day, man, and literally you get like 20 minutes. They put a bunch of like glass in there for you. Of course, you're like they put like protective clothing on you, get eyes and all that kind of stuff, and then they give you like a hammer and an axe, and you wail at it and go do whatever you need to do. So
did you have fun?
Wow.
no, she did.
You didn't do it at all?
No, I didn't do it. No.
Would you do it?
Nah, I don't got rage like that.
Right?
Did you know you can duel legally in Washington?
Just pick something up and drop it.
Yeah, right.
Just destroy a car like Ryu.
Oh my god, man. All right, so so that was your first song. How'd you progress from there?
From the diss track with the
Yeah,
band.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So, sorry, I'm thinking the church. I progressed from there, but I was just like, oh, I think this is actually kind of funny. So I was like, let me find some beats, and I went on Spotify, and I made like the lyrics were good, but my cadence was horrible, and I posted them on TikTok, and nothing gets traction like bad things on TikTok. So all of these like heinous comments started coming in, being like, yeah, don't like, those TikTok comments was like, this is fire, put it out, like just all of these comments, and I was just kind of like valid, but I was still having fun with it. So I just continued, and then I was going through kind of a hard time, so I was like, you know what, I have nothing to lose, let me just go to an open mic. So I went to an open mic with my best friend, fully expecting to get booed, like wholly expecting that from the energy I was getting on TikTok, and everyone actually was like, yo, that's dope. And then a lot of people came up to me and was like, I really mess with what you're saying, like I agree with it. And they were like, yo, did you actually write that? Like a bunch of people were like, white girl can rap. And I was like, yo, this is dope. And I met a lot of really cool people and got a lot of people's information, and they were like, hop on a track with me, and I was like, I don't even know how to download an MP3. I don't even know how to download these beats to rap over them. I just have been getting them off of Spotify. So then I just figured out, like, okay, let me go to YouTube, free for profit, download it. Someone told me what BandLab was, and then I finally figured out how to like do a really rough demo. I mixed my own track. It sounded awful, but like yeah, you start somewhere, and then from there I started exploring different styles of rapping. Like I have a bunch of different kinds of, like, I don't just stick to the more serious, hard-hitting stuff. I also have like more like feminine, upbeat stuff. So I've just played around with
You get
it.
ratchet on them?
Oh yeah, but I didn't want to put those on the show because you said no cuss words. I'm like, you'd have to censor the whole thing. So I was like, let me do something where the censoring doesn't like take out the entire song. But yeah, so that's what I've been doing.
BJG is vouching for a real talk. She can rap. She got better every time I see her
Thank you,
rap.
fam.
Okay.
Yeah. That's Black Society. I'm actually opening for Twista with them August 30th. They're super dope. They've given me so many opportunities. So shout out to Black Society.
Nice. Oh, look, OG Mambo's in. What's up, Mambo?
Man, what's the big old deal? Happy Juneteenth to the good people, man.
Happy Juneteenth. Yes.
What's up, man? We need you in this game, like, man. Like, what's his name for the Celtics?
No, I hear all pivotal pieces. Shout out to the Celtics.
For sure.
Man. And speaking of teamwork, how you get tapped in with that collective that you just mentioned, Lydi?
I met them through the open mics that I've been going to, like through Parkland and Tacoma, and I saw them perform, and we just kind of showed up at the same open mics. And honestly, I don't even quite remember how I think we just were like, yo, you want to collab? And I was like, yeah, let's do it. But they're just really kind people. So many people that I've met through the open mics have been really dope and very collaborative and supportive. So I'm very thankful for that community. And they just have, honestly, like most of the shows that I've gotten this year, they've just been like, yo, we're doing the show. Do you want to come hop on? Do you want to set? But yeah, they've been nothing but kind and supportive to me. So that's how I hopped on with them. But we have some tracks that are coming out together. So I'm excited for that.
Nice.
What type of studying goes into your craftsmanship? I see people in the comments talking about your pen being pretty strong and seeing your elevation. So what type of stuff goes into that to develop that? Is it YouTube University? Do you got a top 5 female and or male artists that you're watching? What type of things goes into the growth of the game? Because I think that's an underrated and underappreciated a part of the game now is the whole artist development concept and conceptualizing your whole artistry.
Oh yeah, I appreciate that question. Honestly, I just would say practice. Like I feel it's really easy to get caught up in the exterior or like the external happenings of music. Even on a smaller scale, just like once you start getting stuff done, it's like, oh, I gotta promote, I gotta do this, I gotta network. There's a lot of moving parts that go into music that I didn't know about, and I think that people don't think about necessarily, and that can kind of overwhelm the actual process of making music. So I just remind myself the reason why I made music in the first place is medicine, and it's a form of like getting release out. It's like my form of journaling, it's my therapy. So I write, like I try not to force myself to do anything when I'm not feeling it. And when I do feel it, I try and prioritize writing in a way that feeds my soul. And even when I'm having fun and making more raunchy tracks or whatever, I just want it to be a fun thing. So I try and focus on that. But I think because I love it so much and I just keep doing it so much, like I've slowed down in the last couple of months because I started school back up again. But I was writing like probably like 5 songs a month and just like recording demos and stuff, and continuing to naturally find new music. And as I would hear new music and keep up with the times, I think my style just kind of changed with what I was listening to. But I think practice makes perfect. Like if you can sit there and think about changing all you want or do this, that, and the other, but when it comes to writing, the only thing that's going to make you better is like to continue to write. Also people like authors will talk about writer's block, just like keep writing, just keep writing, keep writing, keep writing. So sometimes I take little hiatuses to give my mind a break, but I would just say I try and follow my creative juices, but I don't do anything specific of like, oh, let me go on YouTube and see what this person is doing or doing that. And maybe if I did do that, I would like increase further, but I've always just had a natural affinity for writing. It's like a huge passion of mine. And I would say I was a poet first and I did creative writing first. So to have all of this stuff in my head, like trying to do normal songs originally and trying to just like sing, it was almost like I didn't have enough space to say what I wanted to say because I have so much to say. So rapping just kind of was like the next thing. I was like, this makes the most sense for what I'm trying to say. But yeah, I would just say practice makes perfect. Just write.
Right.
Yeah.
Did it feel like a pretty natural progression and transition? Because I mean, I don't think it's any secret to the hip hop world, but there aren't a bunch of young girls that are not melanated that are killing it in the games. Is that stuff that you have to, take into consideration when creating in spaces? It sounds like you got a really nice home and like community, like when you started creating, but even on like you're talking about promoting and marketing skills, so much of who we are and our story and all these other little details play into it. So do those type of things ever impact your penmanship or your performance or any kind of way?
Honestly, like the first thing I did when I started to get into hip hop was research its origins, because obviously it doesn't come from my culture. And I believe in my research of hip hop, I found that it is welcoming to all different kinds of cultures, but it's important to acknowledge the roots of where something comes from. And like, I didn't want to come into a culture that wasn't mine, just ignorant. And also I noticed that a lot of white rappers try and make themselves seem like something they're not in order to fit this rhetoric of what they think hip hop is supposed to be. And I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't doing that and stayed true to myself no matter what. And like I'm from Gig Harbor. I was raised very Christian white girl. Like I'm nothing that's like, I'm not cut from a different cloth, and like, I'm not trying to make it seem like that. So I just try to show up authentically as myself, respect the culture that it comes from, and do my part in having fun and saying what I need to say in my truth, but also not covering up the voices of the people whose this is their culture, and being respectful about it. And I've felt more welcomed in this community than I have in my own community from home or like church, growing up in church. Like I said, like this is the community that I have felt most accepted in to be myself. And it is super funny. Like, I'm not gonna lie, most of the functions that I go to, I am the only white person there. That's funny to me, honestly. And like, I think of it like a lot of like Black people have to share their spaces a lot of times with white people, but there's a lot of like white only spaces where they're kind of like pushed out of. And so they curate these safe spaces for themselves to be themselves, to express themselves, to take part in their culture. And I'm being welcomed into that space. So I view it as an opportunity, as a privilege and a gift. And like, so when I'm there, I'm not trying to like take over space or anything. I just want to meet people, see what's up. And honestly, it's been a super dope networking and community building experience. And everyone is super nice. And I would say definitely like sometimes I come in and maybe the small talk isn't like as much flowing, but then as soon as I rap, I feel like everybody's like, yo, what's up? Like, I feel like that's definitely like the thing that bridges the gap, which I think is super dope because that's what music does. That's what hip hop does. And yeah, I feel very blessed, honestly.
Man.
And you seemed fairly conscious in your creative process. So I was interested in how you would what your perspective was on that. I think you definitely shed a big light to all people who are creative in the hip hop space, because that's definitely the whole idea of it is we're open into. We weren't allowed over there, so we all going to party over here. So if you wasn't allowed over there, come on to party over here too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, thank you for those questions. I really appreciate that, man.
And KJ says it's the opposite for him. He's the only Black dude in a lot of white places.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's how
you eating that out.
I wanted to switch because you mentioned education. What's your goals there?
Oh, I'm in TCC right now to finish my associates. I did Running Start back when I was in high school.
Shout out to Running Start.
Yes, sir.
Hey, me too.
Yeah, so I was in Prince High School, and then I actually was just so done with school. I used my college credits instead of finishing out the year to finish my associates. I used my college credits to graduate high school early. So I graduated December of 2019 when I was 17 years old, and that was 2 months before the pandemic hit. So even though maybe that wasn't technically the smartest idea, it was actually like super dope because I got out of school right before the pandemic.
It is kind of like you saw the storm coming.
Yeah. And then I took 4 years off, and now I'm just getting back into it because I decided I really enjoyed working with kids, and I started working as a before and after school program manager this last September, and working with the kids and seeing like a result in these kids that are like labeled as problem children. Really, kids are a product of their environment. If they're a problem, then it's not actually them, it's their environment or whoever is teaching them or whatever they're learning from. And I have a lot of empathy and love for kids. So I also really love psychology. And I was just kind of debating on if I even wanted to go back to college because everybody knows it's a scam.
She being real with it.
Yeah, I was like, do I really want to put myself in?
You can't really beat on the job learning.
Yeah,
the part of it that's the scam is that they push you in there without knowing a destination. But if you know your destination, it's actually like it's an incredible asset and tool, and the classes that you take are going to be purposeful and transition directly into, because shout out to SEC, I'm getting my foundations of music business certificate. And I have realized that when you know exactly what you're using it for, it's way more purposeful. But if you walk out the door at 18, like, I don't know what I love, care about, or want to do, and then they send you to 4 years of school, that's definitely the scam.
And then you're screwed. Yeah, it's like that. Yeah, I agree with that. I was definitely.
You just spent 100 bands to figure out if you care about art.
If you care about it, yeah, exactly. And then you get a degree that you can't even get a job in. But I would agree with the wording of that. It's not 100% a scam. It's just like I have a disgruntled relationship with a lot of the ways our country does things. But now that I'm glad that I took that 4-year hiatus because now I know I want to do this. So when I'm back, now that I'm back at school, I just finished my first quarter, passed my classes. But yes, yeah, I'm feeling very like a weight lifted off my shoulders. But I'm going to be a child psychologist. And so I'm going to graduate with my associates at the end of December.
Yes.
And finish out with my associates and doing that, working on music, working full time. So it's been a full plate, but it's been very fulfilling.
Nice. All right. Well, I know we mentioned the kids earlier. So how about we mention some birthdays? So here we go. People celebrating their birthday this week. Let's go.
Man, that's pretty wild, bro. I haven't seen Dice's name in some time. That's a
right.
female rap
Happy
legend
birthday
of
to her,
sorts,
right?
too. Yeah, happy birthday, Dice.
Man, and then if you want to shout out your friend's birthday, make sure you DM us on IG at Fresh Juice Media with a photo of them and their name. That way we can shout out their birthday on a future show. All right, any birthdays for you guys, Jay or Lydi? Anybody in your life celebrating a birthday?
Not that I can think of. If somebody
This month, this zodiac season, or
I got my
I
little
have
nephew
some
Princeton
cancers coming in.
actually on Saturday.
I was gonna say y'all gotta have one. Somebody gonna cuss y'all smooth
love
out after this.
I
Like,
know
come
that's
on,
what
bro.
I'm thinking. I'm like really trying to rack my brain. If I didn't say your name, please don't take it personally. I have a horrible memory.
Man, shout out shout out my little brother. He just had a birthday this beginning of the month. And shout out my dog Joe G. You know what I mean?
B-Day.
Woof woof.
Congratulations to all the graduates. Our kid graduating tomorrow.
Yes.
Yeah. Shout out to the graduates, man, for sure.
Graduate season, yo.
Summertime.
Summertime. All right, let's get to our next joint real quick. Coming at you from some local music from Stewie Newton.
Let's go.
Got a joint called Lavender Sunsets featuring Bando Blaze. This is off of the new release from him. Sometimes I do be tripping, no. All right. Stewie Newton, Lavender Sunsets. Enjoy that on Fresh Juice. When we come back, let's chat it up with Jay Phreeze. Keep it locked. Fresh Juice, Rainier Avenue Radio.
I'll be obliged if you step outside. Your lips and eyes got me mesmerized. And if you with it, I'ma let you ride. Promise I won't let you slide. You come with me and we gon' catch a vibe. I feel at home when I caress them thighs. And you looking extra fine. Just sit back and let me bless your mind. The same way that you've been blessing mine. Got my nose wide open. I'm hoping we stand the test of time. And I respect your feelings, babe. I'm just expressing mine. The silhouette of your body look perfect. And it was that moment that I realized you're worth it. Cause when we have motion, it reveal our purpose. Got me on a different type of high that can't be purchased. Imagine taking drugs, but it's good for you. Imagine a goddess with admiration and loyalty when she look at you. It suck you good, show you love, and she cook for you. See you as a god in all signs, she gon' look for you.
Gon' slide really right, yeah. Be on a Bonnie and Clyde, my partner in crime, yeah. Feelings of the women, yeah, you is different.
I can let my guard down.
There's no better feeling.
I feel safe in our own world, our own space. I'll be obliged if you step outside.
My baby gon' slide, baby gon' slide, yeah.
Yeah, I feel better just being around you. Still don't know if you found me or if I found you. No matter if we talking or texting, touching or sexing, we gotta make connection. That gotta be proof what we dealing with is electric. Hit the club and brighten up the section. Just you come to you and show affection. You tell me you be doubting your reflection, but when I'm with you, I feel like I'm flexing. Wish that you can see what I see, but I see what you are, babe. I see you as a star. I can meet you in the sky and they gon' see us going far. Let it eat you when I'm high. You be creaming, coming hard. Most of these dishes really ain't this shit, and that might be true, but I never experienced something that's quite like you. Hold me down and feel right like you. If it's up to me, I'ma be right by you, doing right by
My
you.
baby
You hear
gon'
me?
slide really right, yeah. Be on a Bonnie and Clyde, my partner in crime, yeah. Feelings of the women, yeah, you is different.
I can let my guard down.
There's no better feeling.
I feel safe in our own world, our own space. I'll be obliged if you step outside.
My baby gon' slide, baby gon' slide, yeah.
What's going on, y'all? Search the name 206 and worldwide. You're listening to Fresh Juice on Rainier Avenue Radio. Shout out to the Juice Pack, D Money, Pint Size Patron, ID Yourself, and OG Mambo. Let's go.
Generational wealth. Generational wealth. Generational wealth. What is generational wealth? We asked our communities, and this is what they had to say.
Generational wealth is incredibly difficult to accrue. My mom likes to joke that we come from a long line of people who are bad at money. She always talks about wanting to buy a house so that she has something to leave her kids. I got really sick when I was a kid, and all our money went towards that. I had to leave college because I couldn't afford my next year's tuition, medical bills, and life. It's all so difficult. And then you think about wanting to leave something behind for your kids. Well, how can you leave something behind for your kids kids when every day you're trying to make sure that your kids have joy and happiness and health and fulfillment today. Every day I'm really concerned about if I'll be able to keep living and making art in this city for myself.
This campaign to create awareness to generational wealth is brought to you by the Department of Neighborhood's Generational Wealth Initiative, the Washington Housing Finance Commission, and Rainier Avenue Radio World.
This is Big Poppy, host of Jazz from the Cabinets. Join me each week for a listening tour of the first century of jazz, an eclectic mix of Dixieland, big band, cool jazz, bebop, contemporary jazz, world jazz, all jazz in all forms. That's Jazz from the Cabinets with Big Poppy on Rainier Avenue Radio, streaming worldwide on RainierAvenueRadio.world.
Wash your hands, don't touch your face, wipe things down, clean up your space. When you cough and sneeze, do responsibly. If you feel you're getting ill, isolate at home and chill. No, you're not alone. Please pick up your phone and call 206-477-3977. King County 206-477-3977. Public Health 206-477-3977. King County 206-477-3977. Public Community Radio Station will provide you with more information. Say Rainier Avenue Radio. Your community radio station will provide you with more information. Rainier Avenue Radio.
It's your boy Wax the Producer. You're tuned in to Fresh Juice on Rainier Avenue Radio. Shout out to the Juice Pack, D Money, Pint Size Patron, OG Mambo, and I Do Yourself. Blah, 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 blah.
I do what I want and I say what I want to say. Never gave a fuck about what they think. And grew up with demons. Wish you could open my brain and tell you take a peek. And then you can see I ain't decent. I'm just a decent. God put me here to make sure everything goes as planned for I reap. And stop all that reaching. So what you reaping? Look at you breathing. I bet it all on myself and ain't never gonna get it till I get to where I'm going. I get ahead of myself to trying to get myself ahead and keep the music flowing. I put your head on my shelf if you ever about thinking about speaking about drinking about anything I did this weekend. How you talking sweet boy, you geeking, you tweaking off some shit you shouldn't have been fucking with. That's why I say to myself, niggas need help. Niggas get drunk on drugs and they feeling, start reminiscing all the times that they fail. Going through hell, I got something to tell, yeah. But what comes with winning is failure. Ooh, but I didn't give a fuck with all odds against me. I found out my purpose, God gave me a gift, be a sin, I don't use it. I'm dope with this music, I just found my groove and I just kept it moving, ain't no point to switch. Probably in Bremerton, still causing hell again. Shout out to hooligans, heard they been shooting shit. They with the foolishness, no I ain't new to this. I just been out the way, I plead the fifth. I got a plan for me, yeah. This is some shit that I do, now that they know I can't lose. Can walk a mile in my shoes, now that they see I'm the man, homie, yeah. Said if I fuck on my way, don't give a fuck what they say. Really just trying to get paid, can't let them come fuck off my focus. Can't let no nigga know. Please come try to fuck off my focus. Fuck off my focus. Can't let no nigga know. Please try to come off my focus. Fuck on my focus. Fuck on my focus. Can't let no nigga know. Please try to come off my focus. Fuck on my focus. Fuck off my focus. Can't let no nigga know. Please try to come off my focus. You should talk way too much. Let me go feel alone. Yeah. But I'm high, I be in my feel go zone. I be thinking about, overthinking. I've been over smoking, I've been over drinking. I was lit when I wrote this, smoking joints to the roaches. Baby girl, she needs some coaching. I'm here for playing. Said that girl, I'm here for playing. Only if it mind right, baby. Let me play with your emotions. Show me that you really focus. I really like how you approach it. But back, I'm really on my own shit. wasted way too much time on other people for way too long. Had to focus on me. So I don't sound like this again. No matter what happened in my life, I still wrote the beats. Now I'm a beast and it's harder to keep it unnoticed. Poetry all in these notions. Dipped on the cold. It's just that this soaking can't let no again work. I'm still got my focus.
Fresh Juice, Rainier
Fresh
Avenue
Juice.
Radio. That's Focus by Jay Free on that joint.
That joint not. Who made that beat?
Who made that beat?
YouTube. Epic Beats.
Epic Beats.
Yeah, one of those two cats.
Okay.
Yeah.
Harp is definitely loving that instrumental, by the way. Slow, definitely ride through the city on a rainy Washington day. Music. AJ's A fire. How lit were you when you wrote that song? You even said I'm lit on the track.
I sounded lit too. I was lit. Smoking joints to the roaches. For real.
Were you lit when you recorded it as well, or just when you? Okay.
Yeah, because I wrote it like that, and then I got to a certain level in the studio when I recorded to where I was when I wrote it, so I sounded how I sounded when I wrote it. If that makes sense.
So you actually put thought into that. Like, I'm going to
Yeah.
get just as lit as I was when I wrote it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That makes you focus though, for sure.
Yeah, I was tuned in.
Yeah.
Not too lit or too little
Not too
lit.
lit, but not, I was just balanced. I was balanced. There you go. I was balanced. I was perfect. Balanced.
How did you get started?
My older brothers my mom sung in the church choir with her first husband, and then my older brothers both did music, and my sister sung. Both my sisters.
So music was in the house.
Yeah, it was just in the
It was in the house, just playing.
And just watching them growing up and just caught on to it like that, just being around it. But they're all older than me, so it was like the Fugees,
Are you the youngest?
Diggable Planets. No, my youngest brother Phil is the youngest. He's
Gotcha.
34 or something like that. But I caught on just watching them, like in the hip hop era.
Well, I was gonna ask outside of your family in Bremerton, like who were like neighborhood musicians that you grew up?
I grew up with, I started doing music with neighborhood friends. My guy Mario and I say Mikey, 6 Mil, Infamous, a bunch of cats, all in Brim. Jacket.
Shout out to Jackie.
Gonjalo. Who else is out there that I can remember?
Jordy Sam?
He's younger though.
Yeah, he's younger.
Yeah, he is younger.
Man, a bunch of cats I can't think of.
Well, they got a wild talent pool right now for sure.
Yeah, they got a lot going on, and plus they got that new club Eden out there too. So a lot of stuff's been going on out there. I think they got.
How often do you go back?
About to be out there. I was just out there shooting like last week.
Oh, word.
Yeah, I stay out there. I've been shooting out there for the past like couple weeks now, just promo stuff.
So you most comfortable?
No, I jump around all over because I lived out here. I was born out here, and then we moved to Bremerton when I was like 11, and then I was out there till I was like 15, and I came back to Seattle, and I was out here for like another couple of years, and I went back to Bremerton. I was out there for a while, and then I was in Tacoma after that for like 12 years, and then now I'm back in Seattle.
I want to say I met you in Tacoma.
Yeah, we did the DJ.
Cypher.
Yeah, we did the Cypher.
Shout out to DJ Don G.
Yeah, I think the ETC. Or no, it was I forgot what that was on Pacific. Game Time.
Game Time.
That's what it was. Game Time.
Shout out to Game Time.
Shout out to Game Time.
Right.
Yeah, but man, just a Northwest baby, pretty much. I just been all around. I got roots all Bremerton, Tacoma, Seattle.
Salute. Do you dabble in the production at all?
Nah, not at all. I've never jumped into that. I just go. I fuck with excuse my language. But, I mess with a couple producers I've been messing with for some years.
Yeah.
So I always tap in with them. And sometimes if I want something fresh, I'll just go on YouTube and find something that sounds dope, and I'll go find a producer and go to his page and then check out his stuff. If I like something, I'll grab something.
I feel that.
Just curious, do you ever go to like the beat battles?
I've been to a couple of Heyday's beat battles.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Shout out to Heyday.
Shout out Heyday in the creative space. But yeah, I missed the last one. I was in Florida, the one he just did at the creative space.
We had Wax on here last week.
Yeah,
we
okay.
did.
Yeah, he faced
Brainstorm.
Yeah, Brainstorm's dope.
Yeah, unfortunately he got waxed, but
Did
he
he?
admitted,
Oh, boy.
to it on the show when he was talking about it. So I'm not
Wax
I'm
said he lost.
talking ish. But what about the name, man? How'd that come up with the Phreeze? Like, were you playing tag or what?
Well,
followed him around. He really stuck with him.
My older brother was the original Phreeze.
Okay.
And when I was younger rapping, I think I was at one of their like parties or whatever, and they were like, "Ooh, he's ready. That's young Phreeze. That's young Phreeze." So when I was younger, I went as young Phreeze, and then as I got older, it just kind of changed. You know, you go from the young, I'm not young.
Teenage
no
Phreeze.
Yeah, the young Phreeze, just Phreeze.
Adolescent
with
Phreeze.
the F, and then
It's just gonna naturally
just,
the evolution. I feel it.
Exactly. So over time, it just kind of changed.
Let's hope you don't go old Phreeze someday.
Nah, I can't be Ice Cube.
Time is undefeated.
We already got Ice Cube.
They already got Ice Cube for sure.
All right, man. I'm finding out that you did some work with the Wu-Tang.
Yeah, I did a mixtape with DJ Symphony.
Okay.
On the Wu-Tang, and it got over 5 million downloads.
Nice.
For one of my tracks, I was on his tape, so I got a plaque for that. Actually,
that's what's up.
Good.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
How'd you set that up?
Through Instagram, honestly.
Yeah.
Just chopping it up with him, and he had something going on, and he let me be a part of it. Really, I just sent him my stuff, and it did good. He did real good.
That new Ghostface is fire too.
Yeah,
I just played
I
it.
haven't heard it. Ooh.
Crazy.
He was just on $1 million worth of game too.
I saw it. I didn't see that one.
Okay, yeah, that's new. It just dropped like maybe a couple days ago, like 3-4 days ago. It's dope.
Okay. Well, what were you in Florida for?
I got family down there.
Okay.
Yeah, my mom lives down there. My older brother.
What part of Florida?
Jacksonville and in Tampa. So my
brother just got a spot out in Jacksonville.
Jacksonville. What part?
He just retired at the airport, so
Okay.
he's right by the water though.
Okay.
But there's water all over that thing.
Yeah,
I think.
Jacksonville's cool. That's where my people's at, Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Jacksonville and then Tampa. My younger brother and then my older brothers in Tampa, and then my mom's in Jacksonville.
Did you also have some Texas background?
No, not on my mom's side. On my dad's side, we got roots in Texas and
Gotcha.
Texas, Alabama, Atlanta. We're all over the place. Arizona.
I moved here from Killeen.
Killeen?
Killeen's right there, like in between San Antonio and Austin.
Oh, okay. How long you been in Washington?
I've been here just right before I turned 10, and
Okay.
I'm from Lacey, really.
Okay. Yeah.
Man. What about traveling? Have you been out of the country?
No, I plan to go. My birthday is in September, so I got some people in Brazil.
Okay.
So
That's
I
hard.
kind of want to go out there for my birthday for like a week or so.
Word.
Check out Brazil, the Philippines. I'm gonna go to the Philippines. I got a
Philippines is
bucket
wild.
list. I got a bucket list of places I want to go to.
Yeah, talk to
For
Patron.
real.
He'll tell you where to
For
go.
real.
For
I
sure.
mean, I don't really know. I
Passport.
want to hit the beaches myself.
Yeah, I really want to go hit. I want to learn. I want to learn Spanish.
Okay.
I was gonna say,
And I wanna
anytime I
learn-
go,
and I want to learn
we're in
Mandarin.
we're in the
I
city.
wanna learn Mandarin and Spanish because I want to kind of travel around.
That's the thing, man. It's a different language, especially if you
Yeah.
gotta in your different country.
Yeah, and Spanish is the second largest
Yes.
language in the world. So it's like, especially if you want to travel to certain like Spanish.
Since we brought it, I was born in Germany, and
Oh wow.
we had the class at the very first in like pre-K, but right before I moved to Texas, and so yeah,
Oh, that's dope.
my girl just got me a little book too that translates it. I'm trying to.
Hell
Trying to touch my roots.
Let me
get back to my roots.
Let me slide it back to Lydi just for a second about travel. Have you been out of the country?
I have been to Canada and Mexico, but I would like.
I don't
I'd
count.
like to.
Don't definitely count.
Yeah, I've been to Canada and Mexico too. I just didn't say that.
You know, I think that's such like an injustice that we do as Americans, because we're not connected. We're not connected to nothing else. Like in Europe, when they go to France and Spain and they're from London, they don't be like, yeah, but it doesn't count because it's like next door. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and they're always giving us crap too about never traveling. And it's like, do you see how big, like how far we have to go? You hop on an hour-long train and you're in like 4 different countries.
Yeah,
true.
But,
yeah, that's wild.
no, yeah. I mean, I went to I didn't even actually like get to enjoy it though, low key, because I went as a kid and my sister was on a race kayaking team randomly. She almost went to the Olympics for it though, not knocking it, but. So I would go to Canada because she had races up there. So I'd just be sitting there watching her race and stuff. And then we went to Mexico to visit my brother who was in like a missionary school in Tijuana. And I wasn't allowed to leave like the little dorms that they had.
Makes
so
sense.
Like, do you even count that?
They would have got you.
15. Actually, my dad lost me in the middle of Tijuana.
They would have got you.
Yeah, no.
He lost you in Tijuana.
Whoa.
Trump would have got you back.
Oh, poor artistic man. He's never been able to leave, unfortunately, because
Well,
Well, after
that'll
a certain
change
amount of
soon.
years,
We're gonna-
after a certain amount of
we're gonna-
years, depending on your crime, I think you can still get your
We'll
passport.
get out there. So.
I
We'll get
know
out there.
somebody with 2-3 felonies that's been to Japan, and so I know it's possible to get.
I would think
you
they'd
know
be
what I
extra
mean?
strict,
Yeah,
too.
he has tattoos. He said when he went to customs over there, he said,
Isn't Japan really like socially like very like
yeah, he
weird
had
about the tattoos and
tattoos,
stuff?
and they thought he was in a gang, and they were
Oh,
about to let
shoot.
him inside of Japan, and all, yeah, because he was working out
I
there.
think I'm a
So he
little
was
bit
like,
too
man, they
ruly for
took pictures
Japan.
of everything and checked my back, like they were on him. But he was like, other than that, he said Japan's probably one of the nicest, cleanest countries he's ever. It's like he's like the kids sit on the ground and eat in front of the building, like it's that clean.
Word.
Like you don't hear sirens and the streets are immaculate. Like
Dang.
he's wild. He said. It's
They got some of the smallest rooms you ever seen, though.
Oh yeah.
Everything is like oversized in America, right? That's the thing.
Yeah.
Everyone's talking
Well,
about.
shrinkflation.
They're starting to bring them. They're starting to bring the micro apartments into Seattle.
Yeah,
now, so.
they're building
Yeah.
up.
Yeah. And charging $2,500 for them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
how you
right.
get-
They don't even got a bathroom in them. You got to do the share it with like it's like you're in,
That's
like you're in
crazy.
college
So
or
you're
something.
paying for a college dorm. Awesome. Love this economy. Our generation has been set up so wonderfully.
Oh man, it reminded me when we were talking about travel at Canada. I remember back in the day, at least my friends were they would just go up there, to drink because the drinking
what I
age is
wanted
like
to do.
lower than now. You're in Washington,
Yeah, I wanted to do that and the pandemic hit, and I was like, no, I can't get
Shut
nowhere.
it down.
I want to go get drunk legally. I was trying to do it legally. They wouldn't let me. Whatever.
I had a battle scheduled, and my opponent couldn't get over the border from Canada.
Oh,
So they
wow.
canceled the battle.
Automatic win.
I was gonna ask, have you ever thought about battling?
Me?
Yes.
I actually have been in a cipher, but
Ooh.
freestyling is not necessarily my thing. I'm still practicing. Like sometimes
Okay.
if I used to smoke, so like if I was like smoking with my friends, I feel like I would get some one-liners in there. Everyone go, ooh, but like but I would say freestyling is not necessarily my thing yet.
It wouldn't be. I mean, it doesn't have to be a freestyle.
Or I thought ciphering was like off the dome specifically.
Yeah, but
Oh, I didn't see cypher. I was talking about battling.
Oh,
No,
battling.
battle. Yeah.
Oh, I would try. I mean, I guess I haven't really looked for the opportunity, but I would definitely try that.
That's hard.
What about Jay Freeze on
Hey,
the battle?
let me know. I could get you up in Vancouver. They,
I thought about
I
it
got
when
another
was-
opponent for you
when I
too.
was younger in my hip hop era, when I was first rapping,
Oh.
maybe. But now that's not even. I got a whole sound. Like I'm not really, and that'll throw me off. I'd have to get into straight hip hop bar mode. I'm on some smooth, melodic, laid back type vibe right now. You know what I mean? I'd
Maybe you
have to
could do some
transition.
melodically.
Like I mean, I could if I trained. You know what I mean? If I trained for it, but
You're gonna do the melodic battle.
I gotta get a milkshake thrown at me to bring that back out of myself. I
melodic.
think. Yeah.
That's crazy, yo.
I think that's probably the best. I'd have to bring those bars to the rap battle. My milkshake man situation.
The milkshake man.
Milkshake man in the van.
Yeah.
Yeah, we definitely gonna have to do that performance later on in the show, and of course Jay's gonna perform as well.
You should definitely shoot a video to the milkshake situation.
Yes.
I think I need to. I think I need to
just
fix
have the video.
cadence
Have the
and beat.
reenactment.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Got to do that. Got to do that.
Yep.
For sure. All right. Well, why don't we go into our segment where we like to do a little promotion, and we call it show and tell. So I know Lydi's got some events here to promote. So
yes.
No Diddy. Okay. All right. All right. Let's see. Yeah, you got some events here, Lydi. Let's see. We got a Suns Down, Guns Down barbecue party.
Yes, this is my good friends Stop the Violence Sound and Vibration on Instagram. I met them through an open mic as well. They are dope. They just went to Chicago for a competition that I believe they won, and I believe one of them, her name is Chosen. She opened for La Russell recently.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so they invited me and also Black Society, I believe,
Dope.
will be there to perform at this. And also all the vendors are from the youth. I think there's gonna be some water sports. No pun intended, but yeah, so no euphemism intended. I don't know. But yeah, that should be dope. It's gonna be June 30th.
And where is that at?
Wapato Hills Park, I believe.
Okay.
Wapato Hills Park.
I used to live right next to there. So.
Tacoma.
In the TAC.
TAC.
June 30th. Check
Yes,
it out.
sir.
Okay, and then we got a rave going
Yeah,
on
I'm
with
helping host a rave with Artistic.
who's in the
Yes.
comments over
Okay,
here.
where's that at?
July 13th. The address is not disclosed yet, but it's
Ooh,
in
it's
Puyallup.
secret.
Yeah, it's Puyallup area. A good friend of mine, Hunter, has the
Shout out to
venue.
Hunter.
Yes, he's got the venue situated. And so if you guys are interested in that, you just got to cash app Artistic, but it's going to be a good time. And we got an after situation going on too.
Have you been to a rave before?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
I have
Shout out
been
to
to a
Artistic,
rave.
man.
Yeah.
I would definitely send you the money if I knew where they was gonna be at, though.
The address, once you get the ticket, that's pretty normal for raves. It's because you don't want it
Yes.
getting overpopulated
Busted
or
or-
people leaking the address and stuff
Yeah.
like that, and they getting too crazy or whatever. So,
That's normal.
but it's sent once you get the once you get the info.
The goat
Hey, you just
hunter.
gotta trust them.
You gotta trust Artistic, yo. All right, man. What else we got here? And then we got the Central Saloon on July 14th.
Yes, that
I
one-
had to make a poster for you on that one.
Yeah, sorry about that. There's still
Shout out to the Central Saloon.
that one was kind of a last minute situation thrown together that also Black Society put me on to. So I will be performing there the day after the rave. Hopefully I'll get some sleep in that day.
Ooh-wee.
But yeah.
By the way, on the rave situation, he says send an extra 5 and I'll send the first 4 digits.
That's what's up.
Oh man, I love Artistic,
Hey,
man.
we gotta break it down to the
funny.
payments for me, man.
There's an afters included.
Put me on the payment plan.
Yeah, let's go.
We get the whole address.
And
Have you
then
been to a rave?
Never.
Okay, that's why this is happening right now. This is status quo, man.
I've been
for
to a
raves.
rave out here in Seattle.
Oh yeah. Is it the one that's out in the park?
It was at a warehouse.
Yeah. See, they don't drop the low until the same day
And
because they don't. Want
it was
everybody
like
showing up.
4 different DJs in
Yeah.
4 different areas of this warehouse.
Yes.
That's
It was
crazy.
bonkers.
Yes.
For till like 6 in the morning.
Woof. Woo. It's a bit
Oh
much for
my-
me, man.
yeah,
I'm
it
getting
was-
older
it
now.
was
We're not
real.
going that late. We'll have an afters for people who do.
It was real in there.
Salute to y'all, man.
Back in my college days, though, I could make it happen, but no, not anymore. OG Mambo, he's not here right now, but he'll be performing in Portland in a couple of weeks here.
Dope.
28th and 29th. I'm not sure which the 2 dates, but a form in Still Boomin' the Mini Festival. He'll be
Nice.
performing at that with Swiggle Mandela and
Shout out to Swiggle.
who apparently last week Patron said you were going to play him. He was going to play you in a movie or something.
The Mandela effect.
And then Mambo will also be performing at Make Music Day on Friday for Rainier Ave, right here at the Columbia City Theater. There will be live performances all day long, starting at 11 a.m. all the way until 10 p.m. A couple other hip hop performances will be going on as well. Briggsy will be performing at 4:15, And then Father and Son duo, Cian and Nico, are at 9:30. So you can check them out. And then Mambo will be performing at 7:15. Make Music Day right here on Rainier Avenue Radio. So if you can't come to the Columbia City Theater, just tune in and watch it all live. Rainier Ave also has some other big events happening tomorrow. There will be a live press conference on the station tomorrow at 10 in the morning for the announcement of the Good Neighbor League to begin next year in 2025. This is a new summer baseball league here in Seattle for the kids. So all details will be during that press conference, which will broadcast live on the station tomorrow at 10 a.m. And then we'll be honoring the life of Willie Mays, who actually just passed. Just yesterday. So right here at the Columbia City Theater, we'll be broadcasting this. We'll have people talking about his legacy, and we'll play some highlights. And you can tune in for that tomorrow at 7 p.m. Remembering Willie Mays right here on Rainier Avenue Radio. And then we're going to celebrate Juneteenth on Saturday at Atlantic Street Center, which is actually the event's actually at the Rainier Beach Community Center, but it's put on by Atlantic Street Center. And then I'm broadcasting live from there from 11 to 3 for the 23rd annual Atlantic Street Center Juneteenth celebration on Rainier Avenue Radio. Busy weekend for y'all here on the station for the show. Okay, we're going to go ahead and we're almost about to get into our final half hour, if you can believe that, man.
We got a performance.
We got two performances.
We got a couple performances.
They're both performing. But before that, we're going to get to this new joint from Cy Airy the Kid, who got this new joint called Do Black Men Need Therapy? So check out this joint. Cy Airy the Kid, coming new music from the ATL. Do Black Men Need Therapy? Find out on the track. Fresh Juice, Rainier Avenue Radio. We'll be right back with some live performances from both of our guests, Lydi and Jay Phreeze.
My uncle used to move drugs in the cold, but he also said he used as much drugs as he sold. My pop's father never told him he loved him. That anger passed down through generations, holding these grudges. See, that's a problem that's inside that I knew. I feared my father till I got to high school. He shared some knowledge I apply when I move. Hey, yo, pops, I still know what you said. I put the food on the table, clothes on your back, roof over your head. And if we ever disobeyed him, he would grab the belt. Always looking out for us. How come he never asked for help? My older brother grew up just like him, prideful and stubborn. You can almost feel the pain that's inside when you hug him. My father was a man of God. That's how he ran into my mom's. Then she showed him how to love. He was damaged in the heart. Then my other grandfather had died before I was born. So before I got to open my eyes, he was gone. Do black men need therapy? Yeah. Do black men need therapy? Yeah. I'm really asking if you care for me. We say we don't need help, but would you actually be there for me? It's crazy. So do black men need therapy? Yeah. They say black men need therapy. Well, I'm really asking if you care for me. We say we don't need help, but would you actually be there for me? Yeah. We'd rather keep it inside as a secret. Y'all wouldn't peep it half the time. We be hiding our demons. See, when you young, the streets say if you cry, it's a weakness. Now, if you see it long enough, then you liable to teach it. That trauma design is a puzzle to find all the pieces. Yeah. He been through a lot. You ever told someone you good, even when you not? Father was vacant, mama was raped in, trials, tribulations, wild situations, child molestation, afraid if you open a loud conversation, someone gon' judge you, they undermine you, no one gon' love you, that girl you crushing on won't wanna f you, they'll think you soft, they just don't know, instead of seeking real help, you play it solo, see if I try to hug my mans, they gon' say no homo. Yeah, if I try to hug my mans, they gon' say no homo. This is crazy. We went through slavery, poverty, great depressions. They freed us, but they suppressed us. Say the question now, do black men need therapy? Yeah. Do black men need therapy? Yeah. I'm really asking if you care for me. We say we don't need help, but would you actually be there for me? It's crazy. So do black men need therapy? Yeah. They say black men need therapy. Well, I'm really asking if you care for me. We say we don't need help, but would you actually be there for me?
What's up, y'all? Unincorporated Pierce County's finest, Millennium. I'm sitting here at Rainier Avenue Radio with the Juice Pack. You know what I'm saying? D Money, Pint Size Patron, OG Mambo, and ID Yourself. Get with it, man. Get you some flavor.
Yeah.
Coronavirus pandemic. I'll take coronavirus for 100. Fever, chills, shortness of breath, loss of taste or smell. What is stay at home and isolate? Correct. Coronavirus for 200. Inability to stay awake, persistent pain or pressure in chest, trouble breathing. What is seek immediate help?
Coronavirus for 500.
Crippling and potentially dead infectious disease eliminated in the United States with vaccination.
What is the polio vaccine? I'll take coronavirus for 700.
The Daily Double! Should I take the coronavirus vaccine? Wait. Hold up. This is not a game. It's time for serious discussions. We have coronavirus vaccines, but not everyone is comfortable taking them. Here's the facts. Based on what has been proven about vaccines for other diseases, COVID-19 vaccine may help keep you from getting seriously ill, even if you do get the virus. Getting vaccinated also may protect people around, particularly those at greater risk for severe illness from COVID-19. We don't yet have all of the answers. Get informed, talk to your healthcare physician, and make the right decision for you. This is a message supported by the Washington State Department of Health.
Women are not an homogenous group. We face discrimination differently depending on factors such as ethnicity, age, socioeconomic status, and more.
Rainier Avenue Radio is proud to amplify women's voices.
They are the experts of their own lives, initiating conversations within their community about challenges they face, the solutions they're working on, and the opportunities they see.
Please join us this Sunday from 2 to 5 for Women's Voices on Air. We know our challenges. We are the experts of our lives.
We are master multitaskers, prioritizing our family, friends, and our faith above our own needs.
Our needs and voices are too often overlooked.
Please join us this Sunday from 2 to 5 p.m. for Women's Voices on Air.
We tell our stories in our own way.
Greetings. This is your host, DJ Neftali, Rainier Avenue Radio World, the best DJ in the Seattle area. You can catch me every Monday at 8 p.m. on YouTube. Like I said, this is DJ Neftali, the best reggae in Seattle, Washington, the best radio station, Rainier Avenue Radio World. Come on, right?
Atlantic Street Center has been serving the children, youth, and families of the Seattle-King County area since 1910. We partner with families and communities to raise healthy, successful children and youth through services including counseling, early learning, youth development, domestic violence, and education support for school-aged children. Committed to serving the African-American community, Atlantic Street Center provides services and support for all marginalized people. Learn more at AtlanticStreetCenter.org.
Hey, yo, it's your boy Cozy at Cozy Music. You're now tuned in to Fresh Juice on Rainier Avenue Radio with the Juice Pack, D-Money, Pint Size Patron, OG Mambo, and ID Yourself. Let's get it.
Something I know deep in my soul, it's getting old. Why can't we grow roots in the soil, reap what we sow? Where the wind blows, face it alone, my life that I sold. To everyone else, losing my health, feeling so cold. We talk about the things that keep us falling out, the ways to make the world go round, and what we sit and cry about. Why can't we ever get along? Everything I say is wrong. Don't know how you can act so strong. Help me, where's your humanity gone? We take it all out on each other, don't try to talk it all out. Had the blender play it like Fallout, hide in our bunker, trying a new route, avoid that clutter. Take me to a new place where we show each other some grace. Instead of trying to save some face, we all go through it, no charades. We talk about the things that keep us falling out, the ways to make the world go round, and what we sit and cry about. Why can't we ever get along? Everything I say is wrong. Don't know how you can act so strong. Help me, where's your humanity gone? Something I know deep in my soul, it's getting old. Why can't we grow roots in the soil, reap what we sow? Where the wind blows, face it alone, my life that I sold. To everyone else, losing my health, feeling so cold. I'll just keep on writing, it's my only way of fighting. Scared to come out of this hiding, been hurt, it's just not so inviting. This mountain I am climbing, wanna reach the stars divinely. So I know it's all God's timing, in the meantime I'll keep rhyming. I'm feeling life in a way that is other, letting go strife so I don't get pulled under. Look in my eyes when you say it, don't stutter. If I am light, then say it with thunder. No, I am not the one to let go, stick with me and you'd see we can grow. Then she say it's not for show, I'm tired of waiting for the fuse to blow. We talk about the things that keep us falling out, the ways to make the world go round, and what we sit and cry about. Why can't we ever get along? Everything I say is wrong. Don't know how you can act so strong. Help me, where's your humanity gone? Something I know deep in my soul, it's getting old. Why can't we grow roots in the soil, reap what we sow? Where the wind blows, face it alone, my life that I sold. To everyone else, losing my health, feeling so cold.
tight. Can't escape at night. Will you stay the night?
Fresh Juice, Rainier Avenue Radio. That's Lydi's joint right there, Falling Out. Man, how about that artwork too? Woo.
AI generated.
AI, okay.
Why not?
She's being honest.
As long as AI didn't write it for you.
No,
Ooh.
that's a running joke though.
Yeah, right. Right. Talk to Drake about that one. No.
That's a compliment though when people ask if it's AI generated. I'm like, you really think it's that good?
Looks like Artistic Love It. Harpa says he's a new fan right there. Okay, got a new fan. That's dope.
Thank you.
All right. I think it's time for both of y'all to get the opportunity to rhyme live, yo.
I couldn't find the lyrics to my old milkshake disc.
Oh, yeah, not gonna bring the boys to the yard tonight.
No. No, thank you.
I mean, you could at least spit a freestyle.
My freestyles are not. I did. If you're okay with cussing, I did.
Right.
At this point,
I was just trying to get the Khalees bar off, but you could definitely, you could definitely do what you want.
I did send you a performance track to a more upbeat song that I have. If you would like me to perform
just now?
that. Yes, I emailed it to you, but I don't have the milkshake lyrics anymore. Those are gone. So I'm not doing it either.
All right. While I get this one set up, I know we got Jay Phreeze set up, so he's gonna go first.
Yeah, I got a piece of a new track dropping in July. Perfect timing.
Ooh, okay. So the album, Perfect Timing.
Yes.
Okay.
The album is They've Been New, but this track is Perfect Timing.
Okay. Well.
Oh boy.
Okay. So the track's Perfect Timing, and then the They've Been New is the album. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Fresh Juice exclusive.
Fresh Juice.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and bring this in and.
Perfect timing. Yeah.
Jay Phreeze.
Yeah. Hey. I don't sound like nobody but myself. Perfect timing. I ain't kept a solid, boy. You know you lying. With the animals like Point Defiance. Never been a fan of you, like what you hiding. I'm just trying to keep it together, fully stocked Beretta, just in case they try something. Promise you ain't heard a nigga. I don't see competitors. I'm just trying to find some light steps. Mic check. My shit real groovy. High step, Heisman. I just need my check if she choosing. I don't got time for these. Nah. Boy, they been hating. Used to be my dog, boy, you been faking. It's a marathon, boy, they been racing. I just stayed off of my lane and trust the process, kept it on cruise at a cool speed. You talking about they ain't been around, like who's he? Put an eighth up in a loosely. Shake it for me, it look juicy. Like Brianna Taylor. It's for Ed Gardner with the Lucy. Lately, I've been staying low key. Good weed and some top shelf, and I do my dirt on my lonely. Got no codies, cause you can tell. I just had to get my mind right. I just had to get my grind right, and I'm in it for the money. Never give a about the limelight. Boy, I swear to God, these niggas been new. Niggas looking like who sent you. Say she like to send to. If you want a bottle, send to. She an angel, but her wings new. The type of I promise nobody will find out what we do. Trips out of Satan to send us some sick dudes. She might pretty natural, shaking from the ghetto, but some movie class. Don't got a scam, but she stay with cash. And she on the future, she ain't on the past. Why you hating? Why you mad? We been saving, we be getting cash. Put it in the safe, put it in the bag. Put it somewhere safe, and then we set a trap because they anxious. Yeah. Set a trap because they anxious. They've been new, dropping next month everywhere. You're gonna look out JXPHREEZE everywhere.
It's coming out February. You said the album?
No, next month, July. No official date yet, but
okay.
I say middle of July.
Where did I hear February from? I don't know. Okay. I thought I heard February. I swear I heard
That's
February.
a long time, man. It's next year, that 2025 show. Get your tickets. Get them early.
All right, it's coming out next month. Okay, cool, nice. What more can we expect from the album before we get to Lydi here?
You can expect music, a new sound.
Okay.
A new sound, a fresh sound, something you can roll to, ride to, chill to, clean the house to.
Need that.
Chill at the ocean and smoke a joint to type vibes.
How about doing all that at once?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? All in one day, exactly. Slap it all day.
Oh man, at least I'm not going crazy. Harp says he heard February as well.
It's that Mandela effect, man.
Right? Exactly.
Maybe he did say it.
In another universe. All right. We're gonna switch it over to Lydi here. All right. So what are you gonna perform for us?
This one's called Time to Go. This is a little bit more of the raunchy stuff that I have.
Let's go. Turn it up.
But can you turn my headphones up for me?
Yeah, turn my headphones up.
Thank you, sir. I'm a little bit deaf. Turn them up.
All right. Turn them ish up. We need that baby making music too, though.
Oh, no.
Okay.
I don't know if you want to make babies for this.
Twerk something. Okay.
Twerk time. Exclusive.
Let's do this.
Hey.
Yeah, what's that? I'm fucking in the back room, big kitty cat, asking where Lydi at. City needed those stat, need a face down bad, wanna eat pant fast, and a swing pant last, to get lost in the map, drop a shot so fast, come Jimmy got a blast on the shit, exile. If you want it, so it's time to go, got a bitch, she can buy the dough, need a fix, you can pay the toll, don't give a fuck about you or your health. So it's time to go, got a switch, shit fully out, I got a bunch of roll, give a fuck about you or your health. Watching your mouth on me, the sound, hear the womp womp, sound like you're down, you acting like a clown, I mean like a bloodhound. I don't speak bitch, so you can keep it down. You can see a bitch, take a lot of down. Wandering around, pick her up to go down. She can drive like rock in the fish like chalk. Here with a hot drop, she went like clouds. Hey, it's time to go. Hey, 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 it's time to go. It's time to go. Hey, hey, it's time to go. Hey, it's time to go. Got a bitch. She can find the dough. Need a fix. You can pay the toll. Don't give a fuck about you or your husband. Hey, so it's time to go. Got a bitch. Shit fully out. I don't wanna hit. I got a blunt to roll. Don't give a fuck about you or your home. Friends around you with the six find you. Pray first time you act nervous and agree to a dog if you need a hit boost me. But think you got a Gemini. You can come in and spoon, eat it up with a spoon. Pray for that top. Grab the stick with the jig. Matching it with the shoes. So the looks with the clean. Need a quick stop. Back on the road now. Cool. Here's a news flash. My bars unmatched. You in this thing. Months. Yeah, coming real fast. No brakes to the gas. Is the two new cast. You try and come back with the blocks. The past. Wanna entertain that. Better get your price slash. Only 3, not 4. Because that. Podcast is he's so big. It's gonna break fast. So it's time to go. Got a bitch. She can find the dough. Need a fix. You can pay the toll. Don't give a fuck about you or your hoes. Hey, so it's time to go. Got a switch. Shit fully auto. What hit? I got a blunt to roll. Don't give a fuck about you or your hoes. Hey, so it's time to go. Got a bitch. She can find the dough. Need a fix. You can pay the toll. Don't give a fuck about you or your hoes. Hey, so it's time to go. Got a switch. Shit fully auto. What hit? I got a blunt to roll. Don't give a fuck about you or your hoes. Hey.
Whoa, hey, there's kids in here.
There are actually kids in the studio right now.
We can cuss.
I
was on editing myself.
We made an exception. We made an exception.
She went
you had an outer body experience right there.
I did, yeah. I tripped up a little bit.
It's all good.
That actually makes you focus more. I mean, from experience, I know that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's more upbeat stuff. So I try and keep it.
Yeah.
Whose beat is that? Say they want to slap someone's mama.
That's on YouTube. I'm a fraud. That's a YouTube beat.
That's a YouTube beat. Yeah. Okay. What does Harp say? She like a woman that just happens to look white, mix of Ducci with Missy Elliott. Okay.
I've actually gotten Missy Elliott a couple of times, which is I don't personally hear that, but that's a huge compliment. Every time I receive that, I take it as a very huge compliment.
Okay. Little white Missy over here.
I'll take it.
I'll take it.
That's a big compliment.
Little white Missy, that's your new rap name. All right. Anyway, let's go ahead and squeeze in another song real quick. This is coming to you from Portland. New MC Milk. He goes by MILC, and featuring 1,000 gram kilo. This one is called Steelhead. Check it out. Fresh Juice, Rainier Avenue Radio. We'll be right back with Phreeze and Lydi.
Too pop in the walk, man. Too much pop in your walk, man.
Who sold rock to fake walk? Damn, I'm a rapper for my life. I'll never join a rock band. My only regret in life is I'll never be on jock jams. Trying to get top in the land. Rock crocs on hot sand, on hot blocks with Glocks blam. Hot and caught hands with the clock hands. The soundtrack was clips, hot damn. They thought he was folk. Got rock, bro was just a Sox fan. I like the Mariners. 60 seconds they get out of character. Held the heat, the Griselda beat, the Derringer. The more the merrier. Hedger and James, the carrier. The pit bull causing terror to the terriers. This feel like grits in the morning with fried fish. Pescatarian diet, my fat ass. I wish the plug was non-violent. Still called him a flight risk. All because of his right wrist and slight tick. Piece of mighty miss. Had my bail, no place like home. Skeletons in my closet. It's where I made my bones. Cock the blower, pot growers trying to save my clones. Can't see me pound for pound. Gotta weigh my zones. Blanco.
Whisking in the Pyrex ambidextrous. Pop bubble, LS 400 Lexus. Korea boo playing Japanese breakfast. Repressing the extras with the stress test. Yoga mat next to the kitchen. I came from stretching. A little blue flame got it changing its complexion. It ain't complex, we just breaking new segments. Kimberly Crenshaw of the intersection. Mazda seats looking like matzah. Ghost face kitchens whipping salsa. Looking like I'm baking bechamel over pasta. Picked up my first 48 and made it lock up. Hall of Fame off of the plate, Mike Piazza. What the fuck them concoctions you cocked up? Is Fenty in the blend, it can't rock up. I needed plain Jane so the task don't clock us. I've been trying to whip the wok since the Watcher. I needed plain Jane so the task don't clock us. I've been trying to whip the wok since the Watcher. I've been trying to whip the wok since the Watcher. I needed plain Jane so the task don't clock us.
That is Milk,
Yeah,
MILC,
that was
featuring 1,000 gram kilos.
Where's he from?
Deal
Portland?
Head. Portland music right there.
Heavy.
Wow, fresh juice.
Oh, dog.
Yeah, very, very.
MILC. Where's he on? Is he on Instagram?
Yep.
IG?
MILC
He's
Maine. Milk Maine. There you go.
He's pretty dope.
Yeah, that's the ghetto form of the milkman. Milkman. Back in the day when they used to deliver milk to your door before any of us were born.
Yeah, in the glass jar.
In the glass jars, yo.
Yeah. Yeah, in the milk actual crate.
In the crates. They
That's
drive
wild.
up in the milk van. They come up to
Yeah.
your door with those crates of milk.
That's wild.
Yeah, that don't exist anymore.
Oh.
The closest thing we got now is the Uber and the Grubhubs and all that kind of
Yeah.
stuff. But they don't even deliver milk; they deliver food. You got to go to the grocery store now to get your milk. No Diddy on the milkman. Harp wants to know what your all influence is artistically. That's a good question. I like that. Let's Phreeze, why don't you go first on this one?
Man, that's a hard question.
You're okay. Okay.
Life.
Okay.
I have to say life for real. Life is my influence.
Not even a particular artist. It's one artist.
I don't really listen to too many people. I listen to a lot of myself and instrumentals and a lot of old school stuff. Some artists here and there, but yeah.
So
dig it?
Your life or people
My
around
life,
you's
people
life?
around me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does the news ever inspire you?
Nah, I don't
Okay.
watch that. It's all propaganda.
Yeah, I got you. I got you. And then Lydi, what are your inspirations?
I mean, naturally, I listen to like Tech Nine and NF, a little bit of Hobson, and then also different female rappers like Megan Thee Stallion.
Okay.
Cardi B. So I feel like obviously if I'm listening to those, then naturally my flow will kind of mimic what I'm hearing.
Yes.
So I would have to say a little bit of that. Eminem too. Some people have said that I sound like if Eminem and Megan Thee Stallion had a baby. So
No, probably never had.
Now that is wild. I don't know if that.
I'm like, I don't know how
Unlikely.
that would mixture, but that's like what I listen to. So I don't know if that influences my music directly, but that's what I'm listening to.
Let's see. Artistic says life is the canvas we all need, which is why it's better than art gallery is better than history museum. What a callback on that one, Artistic. Oh, he's been watching the whole show. Man, that's dope. Appreciate you. Appreciate everybody in the comments tonight. You all been live for real. Lots of great energy in there.
Definitely.
Yeah, we do appreciate you all for the show. We are coming to the last couple of minutes actually on tonight's program. We've already almost got there. So before we wrap, we want you guys to do a couple of things before we bounce. First thing is we want you to nominate someone you think would be a great guest, future guest for the program. Someone you know personally can reach out to and refer to us that you think would be a great guest for the program. Why don't you go first, Phreeze? Who you got for us? It's like I don't know nobody like that. No,
I do. I just don't really be. I'm in the stage of by myself.
Okay.
I don't really rock with too many people like that. I got like a handful of people. I'd have to say my guy Lemonade. He's a producer from. He lives out here, but he's from the Bay. But he's been out here for a while. But yeah, my guy Lemonade. He's been producing for a while, but he's trying to get back, get his name back out here.
Okay.
I've been messing with him. I got a couple of beats from him. He's dope. He's dope. He got his own sound for real.
That would be hard. Lemonade on
Lemonade.
Fresh Juice.
They
Yeah.
call him Sensei, but we call him Lemonade.
Sensei Lemonade, aka
Sensei, aka Lemonade.
Speaking of AKA, KJ wants us to bring AKA in. Okay. Lydi, a guest for us, do you think would be great?
I mean, right here, already artistic.
Yeah, we need
and
to
then
get him.
also, I would have to say Black Society, if I can do two.
Black Society. Oh, it's all good. One time we had, I think, Only One Wiser here, and he brought an entire list of.
Oh, amazing. If I could, there's a lot of people, but definitely Black Society and artistic.
Black Society Artistic. Okay, that's dope.
Dope.
Okay, all right. Now we got final words. This is your opportunity to leave us on whatever you want to say.
Ladies first.
Ladies first. Okay. Final words.
I just want to say thank you for the opportunity. This has been really dope. I haven't been on a live show, radio, or podcast or anything like this.
This is your first?
Yeah,
Glad to be your first.
Oh, that's
dope. My live show cherry.
Yeah.
We took away your live show virginity.
Yes.
Virginity.
Fraternity.
So
we do that a lot.
But yeah, this has been a really dope experience. The comments have been very interactive, which I appreciate, and it's just been super dope to meet everybody, have a chance to be able to talk about the art, and yeah, thank you. Everyone, keep writing.
All right. Yes.
Yeah, man. Well, shout out, Rainier Avenue Radio, Fresh Juice Media, Pint Size Patron, D Money, OG. What's his name? OG Mambo. He was kind of in and out.
Yeah. Today.
Shout out to you. Shout out Lydi. Check me out on all major platforms. JXPHREEZE. They've been new project dropping next month. Check me out. Check me out.
Oh, that almost sound like a horror movie right there. Fresh Juice, you doing Cherry Busters.
I'll come out with the next single that's called Cherry Busters.
There we go.
Thanks for the idea.
Let's have a cherry explode against the cover and juice it out.
KJ,
go to sleep. Man.
KJ over here lit, man. Oh man. All right, man. Next week we're off on Fresh Juice. It's actually my birthday, so I'll be
Happy
taking it
B-Day.
Thank you.
Birthday.
Thank you.
Have fun.
We'll be back in 2 weeks. And we got a show of two artists that are completely different from each other. We got the more aggressive and 410 Noodles. And then we got the more peaceful Danny Danger coming from Portland. So yeah, great show.
I was gonna ask, did you for the hypothetically, if we had like a devil worshiper rapper on the show,
I could be both.
I was gonna say, do you have any questions that we should ask them?
I don't know. I'm called a devil worshiper and a witch, but I'm also like kind of Christian-ish. I don't know, so I could be both. But if there's any,
you go both ways.
Duality, gotcha.
Yeah,
nothing wrong with that.
I would just ask them what their favorite crystal is for me, and if they could get back to me on why.
Okay.
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 Like rocks.
I think that question could work for both of them because, you know, 410 Noodles, we're not going to put him in the pigeonhole of a demon worshiper, but you listen to his music and you get that kind of feeling to it. But
I love that.
Danny Danger, a lot more peaceful, but I think spiritual as well. So I think they touch spirituality in two different directions.
Tell them to let me know about their rocks.
Okay. All right. Show the rocks that you got. All right. Next, in 2 weeks, we'll be back for that. That'll be the 3rd of July. So there you go. Tune in for that. That'll be 711th show on Fresh Juice.
7-Eleven.
7-Eleven.
Get your free Slurpees.
Next month. Coming soon.
The Slurpee show. Yeah, right. Following all of our platforms. Facebook, we're there. Facebook.com/group/Fresh Juice Media. We got a group there.
Yeah.
We're on IG, X, and Twitter at Fresh Juice Media. We live tweet the artists on X and Twitter and tag the artists so you can learn more about them. And of course, subscribe to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/@Fresh Juice Media. Just put that up in your browser. You don't have to do the search engine. It'll take you right to our page. And then when you do, go subscribe, like, comment, share, ring the bell, all that beautiful stuff. That way you can get updates first. We do live shows for you every week, except next week. And we do shorter clips for you on the daily of past episodes. So you can tune in and watch those. All right.
All right. Man.
Another show up in the books. Yep. Thank you, Miles Salvador, for the good nights. All right. Appreciate y'all. Keep sipping that fresh juice, y'all.
Fresh juice.
Peace and bless.